Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do an August reset, and definitely we need to reset. So July, I guess I say this almost about all the months, but July was just kind of a hectic month. I guess that just seems like that's just the kind of general thing, I guess, how life is going these days. But yeah, so we're gonna just kind of look at our July goals, even though I'm not too hopeful about them. Kind of go over our goals for July, and then we'll look into our budget for the month and see how that's going. And so there definitely actually is going to be quite a few changes to our budget in August, but we'll get into those in a little bit. So first off, let's start with our July goals. So I didn't have too many goals in July, but honestly, I just was not focused on them. So I haven't posted a video. I think I've only posted one video in July, which is crazy. Just trying to find the time to do that. And then I had multiple deaths in the month of July, so that was hard. So just a lot of stuff going on. But so for personal, get back into reading. So I actually did do this. I did not finish the book that I started, but I did get back into reading. Prioritize health and wellness. Also, I would say I did do this. And mostly, I'm saying I did do this because I have iron deficiency. And so I was consistent with taking my iron medication, whereas in the previous month, I was not consistent at all. So I'm checking off that one. Work-life balance, definitely not a thing. And mostly too, I just found I had a lot of work. And so I was just trying to kind of catch up for the month. And because of that, I just found myself working either not all the time, but just the days that I had scheduled to rest, I would still work and whatever. So yeah, definitely that is not something I can check off a month. And so for social media, so first is post once per week. No, I posted once for the whole entire month. Which is not what I wanted to do, but it's just very hard to find the time sometimes to just actually be able to sit down and film a video. So that was, yeah, that was definitely a challenge. Reach 300 subscribers. So I did not reach 300 subscribers, which again, not surprised about. I only posted once for the whole month. But I think I'm at 299 now. So I'm almost there, but definitely did not accomplish that in the month of July. So for financial goals, I wanted to continue contributing to my kids' registered education savings plan, which I did do. I do $75 a month for now. And then the second one was spending less eating out, cooking at home through meal planning. Did not do this. I find when we have hectic months, it's just hard for us to do that stuff, and we end up going towards fast food more often, just not having the time and having busy schedules. So yeah, those were our goals. So not the worst, but also not the best. Yeah. And then, okay, so for our August goals. So for August, I'm basically just going to reset July. I want to basically accomplish the same thing. So get back into reading. I did get back into reading in July, but I would actually like to start and finish one whole book. And then prioritize health and wellness, work-life balance. I want to get back on track with working. I do have a couple of days off. And so because of that, hopefully I can use that extra time to kind of get back in line, because it's hard to start. It's hard to organize your life when you're already behind, because you want to start organizing things, but in order to start organizing things, you need to catch up. So yeah, I would like to work-life balance. I would like to at least catch up and then just be able to kind of start a new routine, if that makes sense. And social media, post once per week. I just want to remain consistent for this month, since July was definitely not that kind of month. And I'm sure I'll reach 300 subscribers, but we'll just leave it there because who knows what will happen. And then for my financial goals, same goals. It's always the goal to decrease our fast food bill and just cook at home. So yeah, we're basically just recycling July's goals for August. and we'll see how that goes. It's the last month before school starts again, and then we're going to be in more of a routine when September comes. So now on to the budget. Okay, so for our August budget, so for our income, so our 9 to 5 income is going to be $6,591, and then our Canada Child Benefit is going to be $844. So you'll notice that this is higher. So most over the previous year, it's been or it was $500 and something, I think, last month, and then now it's $844. So this is what it's going to be for the next month. So until the next year. So until June of next year. And then for the bookkeeping, I expect to have $1,000 of side income this month. And then other income. So I worked with this company and I did some work for them. So I expect to get paid $100 in the month of August. So so our overall income for the month should be $8,535. So not too bad. Not the highest our income has been in the previous years, but that's okay. That's still pretty good. We can work with that. And so now when we go over to our variable, or not our variable bills, but our actual bills. So our utility bill should be around $60. I think it'll be a little bit under, but we'll budget $60. Our other utility bill, I'm not sure which one is water, which one is electricity, but I'm pretty sure the OPUC is electricity. I'm just not sure exactly what the other one is. But anyways, that's another story. So it should be around $160. In the winter, I found that it had gone up to like $280, but it seems to be down now that it is summer and we're not using our heat. So $160 is what I'm budgeting for that. And then our rent is $2,585. This is actually, is this right? No, I think this $285 includes parking. So I'm just gonna put 0 for parking there so that it looks correct, because I can't remember what the exact number is. Yeah, because it's $242. Yeah, this includes our parking. So for our Bell bill, so in the recent month it was $169.50. I was going to call and see if I could get it lower since we are done our contract year, because it used to be $113. But yeah, because I don't really like paying $170. Either that or I might cancel our TV subscription or whatever we have for that, because we generally don't really watch TV. We more so watch like Netflix or like Disney Plus, so we don't really need the TV. Insurance for our family, we pay around $300. And then our subscription. So you would have seen in previous videos that was about $175, but there was 2 business subscriptions. Well, they're not subscriptions. One is kind of like a liability insurance, and then the other one is like a platform fee. And I hadn't really included that in there, but I wanted to include it because really that does reflect the actual cost, especially if I'm not always making money in the other category or in the financial services category to offset it. So I'm just including it in the budget. So $250 are subscriptions, and that includes QuickBooks, and that includes Dropbox, Netflix, Disney Plus. We should probably eliminate some of our subscriptions, but that might have to be a discussion for another day. And then State Farm. So this is our car insurance. We do have a little bit of life insurance in there, and renter's insurance. So $220. And then our cell phone. So we have 3 phones. We did make some long distance calls recently, so that will be reflected in our bill because it really shouldn't be this high. And then next month, our bill is going to be even higher because I did get a new phone. So my daughter had lost her phone or someone stole it. And so we waited a couple of months to replace it. But then I gave her my old phone and I got a new phone. And that's basically it for our bills. And so that comes up to about $4,095. So that does seem like a lot, but obviously it's including our rent is a big portion of that number. And so we're going to go over just to our debt very briefly. So we have some changes in this category. So I've blocked it out for now because I don't want to like show stuff that is not no longer a thing and then have other things that are kind of like in the balance, I guess. When I do my debt update video, I will go into some of the changes that are here in this category. But yeah, so you'll notice though that the total payment for this month is expected to be around $840. So that's significantly less than it was in the past. I think before that number was maybe almost at $1,900, if not a little bit less. So there are some changes. We have a few expenses coming up that we have to focus on. But yeah, I'll go more into that in my debt update video. So now we come to our variable expenses. So because we do have a little bit more income to work with now, so let's see, we're still left with $1,500 here. So because we do have a little bit more money to work with, I wanted to increase some of our budget categories because obviously we do spend a lot in groceries and we had only been budgeting $600. So now we're gonna change this to $800. So bi-weekly when we do grocery shopping, our grocery budget will be like $400. Dining out, I'm not gonna put a category here or an amount here just yet. And then for fuel, so we're doing 400 and honestly, we've basically been staying within this amount, but I did want to increase it just in case for those times where, like this is good if we're literally just going to work and coming home, but if we decide to go anywhere else, like in Toronto, then this does increase. So I wanted to increase our fuel budget to $500. And I basically am just trying to increase some of our basic living expenses so that I know we're kind of covered at our base, basically. Our pet expense is $400, not changing anything there yet. And then let's see, we have about $1,200 left. So I do know that in the month of August, we will be doing back to school shopping. And so I'm not going to go crazy in this category. I think I want to, what do I want to do? I think I want to budget $600 for back to school. And so that will include, I think my kids won't need backpacks, but that will include like their shoes and any supplies and clothes that they may need. We're not going to go crazy buying back to school clothes just yet. We might buy a few things, and then as time goes by and their needs and they may need more items, then we can just kind of get those things like one-ofs instead of just spending a lot of money at one time. Okay, and then so now over to our emergency fund. So I do want to increase this, and so I think we're going to increase this to $300 per month. Yes, that's what we're going to do right now. And then another thing that I wanted to kind of bring back, so I used to do sinking funds before for a while, but then things got really tight and it was hard to do them. But I do want to start saving for Christmas. And so if I can even just do $50 a month for now, so it's August, September, October, November. Yeah, so if I could do $50 or $100, $100 per month, then I think that will be decent enough for Christmas, because we're not huge like Christmas like hundreds of gifts type of people. So I think that will be at least a good start for now. And then my birthday in October. So there's something specific that I want to do or have for my birthday. It will be probably around $90, $100, I'm assuming. So right now, my birthday's in October, so I'm going to try and save $30 per month. So it's not huge, but yeah, I think I'm going to try and save $30 per month. So we have a little bit of extra. And then every month too, if we go down to the investing, my work automatically takes out this RRSP matching, and I contribute $75 to my kids' education savings fund. So now if we go up and we look, we still have $400 left to budget. And I'm just going to put that in our personal category because we do have a few expenses. So obviously, like, we love to be transparent with our expenses, but there's certain things, like, because I obviously share my finances, but not necessarily everyone else in my family does. So there are certain expenses that I won't share necessarily what they are, but I'm putting them under personal. And then there will be expenses coming up in relation to my kids that I won't necessarily share specifically what they are, but I may just put them in the category saying kids, right? Yeah, because when, you know, it involves other people, I think it's just better to do it that way. So yeah, so we're just gonna put the $400 in personal. And then, yeah, so that's basically our budget, our zero-based budget. If we look here, our bills are about $4,000, expenses $2,900, our savings is $430, we're investing $266, and then we have debt of $840. So I'm okay with how this looks. Obviously, eventually, we do want to eliminate this debt, and we want to increase our savings and our investing, but I'm okay with the balance of this for right now as we kind of like, you know, just continue to do better. Yeah, and so that is the budget. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel, and like this video if you enjoyed it or want to see more budgeting and resetting videos. Thank you. Bye.